Hey, what's everyone? It's DevensCards here on this Friday afternoon. Just throwing another YouTube video up. I appreciate the support that I'm getting from you guys. Just doing something that I really do enjoy. I really do enjoy making videos, just talking about Hawaii, because honestly, how many Hawaii fans do you meet? Probably not many. I just love football and sports in general, so it's just cool to kind of like get on a platform and just talk. I'm going to try to keep building, you know what I mean? The more and more followers I get, the more and more I'll put more time into it, you know what I mean? I just ordered a better mic, so hopefully, that kind of comes in handy. I might even go down the road of like podcasting and just talking about sports and things like that. But on today's video, I just picked up two things of ONIT Hawaii. These are just really fun to rip, you know what I mean? 10% chance of an auto. But just collecting Hawaii stuff. I'm just definitely looking for like Michael Alihado. He's going to be the quarterback next year. I actually just picked up two of his cards off of eBay yesterday. As soon as I see those go up in my search bar, I just kind of just snag them. You know what I mean? Like, it's the only card he has out. So quarterback wise, you definitely want to get the best. I always thought these cards look super clean. Doesn't look like any autos in this one or anything special, but it's just a fun rip. You know what I mean? I just love like the little inserts. Like the little Hawaii style. I just think that's cool. Ashlock, man, what a super underrated receiver. If you guys follow Hawaii or know anything with college football like deep, this kid's a stud, man. He's great. Stephen McBride, he's probably going to go in the NFL draft. Hopefully gets drafted kind of late. I mean, he had some off the field stuff which kind of sucked, and it just kind of like hurt his reputation. You know what I mean? So, speaking of Ashlock, let's see here. Oh, a little gold and black. That's kind of dope. Color match. You know what I mean? These cards are just cool to kind of like get some of these players recognition. You know what I mean? Because like Bowman's not signing all of them, or Tops, or Leaf, or anything like that. So I think it's really cool for ONIT that they kind of came out like this card's dope. You know what I mean? Like they got the chain visor, like Samoan Pride. You know what I mean? These cards, I just feel like these cards are clean. You know what I mean? For their price, I think it's like $12. You get what, 14 cards. You know what I mean? So I think it's worth it, man. I don't know, for just a fan, just a casual collection. I just think that these cards are pretty cool to collect. You know what I mean? And like some of these guys follow me on Instagram and stuff like that, so it's kind of cool just to show them like, hey, man, your card's dope. You know what I mean? Um, it's just like I said, just a fun rip, man. I grew up, always liking some like random squads. Like I think I was a UCLA fan for a hot minute, and then when I fell in love with football, I fell in love with Michigan and rooting for like Chad Henne. Chad Henne was the first quarterback I remember at Michigan, and then Denard came along, and the rest was history with that. You know what I mean? Denard Robinson, one of the most electrifying players ever. And then during that time, I was like into like that team that like no one else really rooted for, but was kind of like hot and like on there, and that was Hawaii, man. Hawaii was always on TV late. You know what I mean? They just had those crazy squads, especially with Colt. You know what I mean? Like Colt Brennan was just an amazing talent. These icon cards are cool. I don't think I actually own this one. Um, but yeah, and following Greg Salas, all those guys playing football, I was a receiver, so I loved Greg Salas, I love Chad Owens, you know what I mean. Those guys, I kind of try to mold my game into, but I wasn't really 100% committed to sports when I was a kid, man. There was just other things that kind of took my attention at times. So this card's dope, dude. I don't think I have any of Dino. I think he's gonna have a big breakout year, man. He just had some cool pictures taken that he posted online of him like jumping like 30 feet in the air and just look really clean, really dope. The wide receiver room's a little iffy, you know what I mean? After Ashlock, I know Crowdus came back. And then we got Brandon White from Kentucky, and then man, drawing a blank, but another receiver too is committing to Hawaii. Just they're gonna have a ton of speed, which is really cool. Another guy I really like is Christian Vaughn. I think he's gonna have a good year this year. Nice little hollow Ashlock. Only thing I hate about these men is that they're just like nice little nip right there. You see that? Yeah, kind of, defeats the purpose of some of these cards at times, the value at least. I'm not saying I would grade them, but, some of them are just really cool. You know what I mean? Some of these cards I don't have. This is a dope card. Lewis went in the transfer portal. I don't know if he ever signed anywhere, but like I said, like Tops and Bowman in them, they're not making cool dope cards like that with that image. You know what I mean? It's just a cool image. And then last card there. But yeah, man, I mean, you see that, not crazy hits, but for me, I don't care. I think it's really cool just to open up these cards. Shout out to ONIT. Sometimes they're iffy with their speed, but I got these pretty quick. Um, I have a bunch of ONIT cards, that I really enjoy collecting. I have some of the black autos I think it's out of 5 or 8, which are pretty cool. But never pulled one yet. I was hoping to pull one there. I just don't want to spend, I think it's like $60 for a box and you're guaranteed an auto. And I just don't want to, I'd rather just buy the guy I want with that. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you guys, liking the video, just watching. I appreciate it. Just Hawaii talk. I'm definitely going to start putting out more videos. Always a short every single day. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram, also at DevensCards, and then my eBay is also DevensCards. I have all that stuff linked in the bottom of my comment selection there. You should be able to just click on that stuff. Like I said, I'm not the super tech savvy person, but I posted all that stuff down there. And yeah, man, I appreciate you guys. Once again, like, comment, subscribe, share it. You know what I mean? It was always cool to get more followers and stuff like that. Hope you guys have a blessed week. Let's get it.